guys, welcome to Reen's Place. Tonight for dinner I'm making, I don't know, I'm throwing stuff in from my refrigerator that I have to use up. I'm going to make some kind of chicken tortellini with cream sauce and bacon. Sound good? I think so too. So first of all, let me just tell you about my new pot here. Chuck bought me this. I love my Ninja. What do I have? What is my regular one called? I think it's just a Ninja multi-cooker. This one is called the Ninja Foodi Everyday Possible Cooker Pro. And we bought the small one, which I believe is either 6 or 6.5 quart, which is the same size as the old one. But they do sell a much larger pot. I think it's 8.5 quarts. But we like the smaller one better. So I'm going to start by, I have it on the sear saute feature, and I have it on high. And I'm just going to get some bacon going in here. So I have some Jimmy Dean bacon, and I don't know exactly what I'm doing because I don't really have a recipe, so let's just get some in there. We're going to get this crisped up, and then I'm going to, while this is cooking, I will get my garlic out. I'm going to use the jarred kind, and I'm also going to get out an onion. And we'll be back after the bacon's done. But let me quick show you what that looks like now. Okay, I'm going to let that get crispy, and then we'll be back for the next step. Okay, so the bacon's almost done, but I like mine crispy, so we're going a little further with that. In the meantime, what I want to do is I want to get my chicken seasoned. So let's move over here for a little bit. I have a cup of flour in here, and I'm just going to put in some salt, some pepper, oops. I'm going to put in some onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. That's some onion. Some garlic. A little paprika. I'm just going to mix that up. And this is about 2 chicken breasts that are diced. And I'm just going to turn around again because it looks like that bacon is done. So let's get over here for a second. Okay. Okay. And then all that bacon grease in there, I'm going to lower my pan down just a little bit. It's on high, and I'm going to put it down to medium. I'm going to add a little butter and a little olive oil. To that bacon grease. And then we're going to get this chicken going in here. You know what? I think I'm going to raise it back up to high. I was afraid of burning, but I think we're going to want that good crisp on the chicken. Okay. Let's see. I think this will add a nice flavor to our pasta. So what I was thinking about while I was cooking the bacon, that it's kind of like, in my mind, with my ingredients that I have, kind of like a tortellini carbonara, but I'm not using, you know, of course, the eggs. So I guess it's a cross between that and maybe like an Alfredo. Okay, I think that I've got all the chicken out of here. I'm going to pause. I'm going to brown this all the way, and then we'll come back for the next step. Okay, my chicken is nicely browned, so I'm going to remove it to a plate. It's fully cooked as well. I checked the temperature just to make sure, but it is. Beautiful. And it smells so good. You can smell the butter. You can smell the bacon. Okay. Now, pot's hot. I'm going to add I had a huge onion that was, it was just a little under half that was in my fridge. So I diced that up small. I think I'm going to put a little bit more butter in here. Oh, that's mine. And we're just going to saute these. We're going to saute these down until they're soft. Then we'll add a little garlic. And I'm using the minced jar of garlic. Okay, we'll come back when we're... Okay, so it's sauteing, and I'm going to add some garlic now. It's a nice big... Give it a little stir. Let that cook for just a minute, and while we're doing that, I'm going to open my chicken broth. I'm using home canned. Any kind of chicken broth would work. And I'm only using probably about a cup of it. I find a nice sauce is equal parts of like heavy cream or half and half. I know I don't have a cup of heavy whipping cream, but I do have some half and half to make up the difference. So I'm going to use about a cup, the pint container. Okay. And then I'm going to use what's left of my heavy cream. We'll see how much it is when we pour it out. I think it's pretty close to a cup. I may add a little bit of the half and half. That's what I use for my coffee. Okay. While it's, I'm going to also add some Romano cheese. I have some Parmesan shredded parm. That's probably, I don't know, quarter of a cup to a half a cup. I like the taste of Romano cheese better, but I don't mind the shredded Parmesan to finish it. I'm just going to grab a little spoon. Okay, definitely could use a little salt and pepper, but I'm not going to put that salt in yet because we're still going to add the bacon. So I'll put some pepper in there. Okay, now to this, I'm going to add this is fresh cheese tortellini, and I'm throwing it in just like it is. A lot. I may have to add some more broth and stuff to it, but let's just get that going. I'm going to throw these chicken back in and have them all cook together for a minute. Okay, and I can see, I think that's not enough, so I'm going to put a little bit more, half and half, and a little bit more broth. So I'm going to say I'm at about 3/4 of a cup each. And I will do my best to write the amounts down in the description box, but I'm kind of just winging this, to be honest with you. So let me put the top on this. Put the top on this, and we're going to let it simmer 5 minutes or so, just just until that tortellini is warmed through and cooked a little bit. So I'm going to pause here, and when we come back, we will add the bacon, check for saltiness, and add what we... Okay, it's been 3 minutes. And again, this was the refrigerated pasta. If it was frozen, you might need a couple more minutes. I did add another 1/4 cup each of chicken broth and half and half. And it looks delicious. I'm going to chop up the bacon. I'm going to turn this off. Chop up the bacon. Stir that in. We'll throw a little more chicken broth in there. I think this was a larger pack of ravioli. I bought a 2-pack at Sam's Club, maybe. So, I will check before I put my video up how many ounces that package is, because I feel like it's a lot of pasta. Okay, let's plate it up. Let me see if I want to take a picture like this. And I should have said this to begin with, but obviously you don't need this pot or pan to make this pasta. You can absolutely just do this in a frying pan, skillet on your stove, or an electric skillet, or, you know, again, just a regular frying pan would be fine. Okay. Have this in here. I'll put a little extra bacon on to make it pretty. Can't wait to taste it. Let's see. Got to get a picture for the okay. Get a fork. I'm gonna try to get, it's okay, Win. I'm gonna try to get a bacon. Tortellini and a piece of chicken. And an onion. That's delicious. Really, really good. I don't think I would add anything. Again, I didn't salt any of this because I put the Romano cheese in and the little bit of bacon that's in here. And that was definitely enough. I'll throw the rest of this little bacon crumbles in here. And that's it. I mean, guys, clean out your fridge. This dinner was done. How long did this take me? I'm going to say about, it was definitely less than a half an hour. I'm going to say 25 minutes. And it's absolutely delicious. Chicken, tortellini, bacon, some chicken broth, some heavy whipping cream or half and half, whatever you have, an onion, some garlic. Really good. And I like the pot too. I definitely have to get used to it, but I'm going to keep trying it out. I'll put a link in my description if you're interested. I will also put the recipe. Again, I've been trying to keep track. It helps that you have a canning jar that has the measurements on it, so I know how much chicken broth I used, and I tried to put equal parts in. So I'll figure that in. I will look up the weight of my tortellini because I think it was a larger than normal package. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you give this recipe a try. It's so good and easy. If you haven't done so already, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button. Also, you can hit the bell for notifications for whenever I post a new video. I'm trying to do one at least once a week, sometimes two. but at least once a week. What else? If you'd like to share this with anybody who you think might enjoy a quick, delicious meal, please do so. And leave me a comment if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.